Hey, what's up, you guys? We are back for another episode of Gorilla God's Go-To Girl. Yes, I don't know why that was a struggle to say. I know what I'm watching, I promise. But yeah, episode 2. Last episode ended with a little bit of a cliffhanger. Definitely was intriguing. And, you know, I wanted to jump right into the next episode basically instantly, but I have held off. It's been a week almost, I think. So, yeah, we're here for the next episode. There's probably going to be... we'll see. If the show keeps up with its intrigue, I'll probably keep this one up, and then interval everything else. But only time will tell, and I'm just super excited to kind of just get into this. Anyways, I hope everything's alright audio-wise. Everything, you know, looks all good. But we're gonna get started with this in the count of 3, 2, 1, now. Yeah. Yeah, what's Lewis's going to be? The losers. Okay, good recap into exactly where we left off, huh? Yeah, he didn't let go. What's up? Is he just... Okay, he got caught up in the moment. He didn't know what he was doing either. Be curious. Okay, there we go. Hey, he at least caught on, you know. I understand being super curious, though. Oh, into the opening. Okay, fine. It's gonna be interesting to see, because there was a few bits of the test still that, were getting done. I made sure to go and rewrite some names too, just in case I forget. So, we should be good. Yeah, no, he seems nice so far. I'm trying to gauge Eddie's there. Because he was really good with the jumping down and all of that. But then right there, it's like his focus for sniping. So. Affection that I always dreamed of. Okay. Oh. Oh, you might accidentally kill someone else, actually, I would say. I don't think it's gonna be that simple. I really don't think it's that simple. Oh, okay, so now she's curious. She's got a reason to want to be here. Mm. Because just because you didn't do well or didn't participate in one does not mean they haven't gathered intel from all the other ones. So odds are is you probably passed. Oh, nice save, nice save. I thought you were gonna crash straight into her. Yeah, learning a little bit more about him here. Was 15. Okay. Yeah, no, he seems really thoughtful, actually. Hmm. Okay, you pieces of shit. Oh, hell no. Yeah, we need to step in. That's fucking stupid. None of your business, assholes. To be like mistress's child. It's none of your business. We just have business. Oh my god. That's just adorable. No, we're friends. Oh, you guys want to die. Oh, oh, good save. Now that is true. You're the one who messed with him. She's like, I shouldn't be here. Wait. Oh, Okay, I thought she was gonna throw him to the ground, not to the tree. Yeah, everyone calm down before someone's seriously hurt. Hey, you stopped a punch. That's pretty cool as well. Shinobi from the Far East. The way he's talking here. I get that, and you're the fastest, damn. I think you can be open. Oh. I know, she only just recently learned about it, so... Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. One of the only... Okay. Jeez. But she doesn't want to brag. You know, she didn't... It doesn't align with what she saw herself being. Mm. There we go. Not commenting, specifically keeping it bleak. Yeah, I was trying to figure this out, but I see that they're keeping it secret on purpose. That is true. There we go. Yeah. But it's true though. No. You guys are a trio now. Yep. This is true. That probably hurts a little bit. Oh. No, you will. You don't know it yet, but you're passing. You are passing. Yep. It's gonna take more than missing one assignment. Yep. You did too good in everything you did participate in. After school. Well. Transfer students? What? Oh my god. Well, now you're in the same class. Now you really are classmates, actually. Yep. You're spotted. It's too late. You're doomed. Ah! Yeah, definitely have a target on your back with that one. Yeah, she has her reasons, okay? She doesn't want the attention. It just, it's a lot. Wait, what? Okay, I'm waiting. Yeah. Okay. I was like, is Lewis here? Oh my god. Well, yeah, she can kiss her peaceful life completely gone. Like, no, 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 no. Yeah. This is as bad as Yuki walking up to you in Fruits Basket. $18, okay. You need to just let her out, let it be outed, man. That his face. Yeah, no, very interesting that. Mm, no, I mean, if you've been keeping to yourself, he probably wouldn't have known. Nothing can help you from that. Yep, do it. The mean squad is back. Yeah, no relationship. We just knew each other by name. That we don't know. Yeah, so what? Oh my gosh. That does suck. Hey, you guys can't keep her locked up all of lunch, okay? That's kind of fucked up. I don't care about your curiosity. That looks tasty because I have not had food today. Oh my gosh. Exactly. Like, can they mind their own business? Yep. You just gotta ignore them the best you can, okay? Oh. Oh my gosh. He really is showing up a lot now. Yeah. She's having a rough time. Oh, is she trying to force all the food in so she could leave? Good strat, good strat. Though you might choke, so calm down a little bit. Oh no. I mean, you were there with people who I would say are probably going to be good friends. Oh, you were found either way. Does not matter. Don't tell them. It's our secret, okay? Oh my god. Yep, yep. I was gonna say, nope, that they had to have spotted you in some way, shape, or form. He just gifted me a fucking muffin. I don't know. Ask him. Ask him. Are you gonna end there? Or maybe your daily life at school will actually help you as a knight, because now you have to fend off against all of these crazed fans, you know? It seems like everyone who wants to be your friend, or at least likes associating with you, is going to be the popular end. And I don't know how to help you with that other than, you know, I guess you have to do a good fight. These episodes feel so short. I feel like we are at the base of, like, kind of building up. Because it was a slower, more intro, I would say, for this one. Okay, so the main trio there, I'm going to call them the main trio for now. But yeah, so they're 16. Lewis is 18. And then I'm sure there's going to be more people we haven't met yet. But it does seem like these four are the focus of the Night Squad, at least, given how they are the ones present in this ending. And by the way, they look amazing here, the art for them. I was trying to stop that. No episode 3. I could do that, but no. We are going to just kind of go through this. So again, a good recap. It's interesting that they bring specifically this back, though. I have my thoughts, but it's interesting to find, like, to figure out and think about when we will learn more about everybody. Obviously for Isaac, we know his spirit and all of that. But we still don't know, like, a lot of their core goals and why they're here at the Night Academy and all of this. We do know now a little bit of ties for Isaac and looking up to Lewis. And it is interesting to learn that he managed to make it in before even having a blessing, like at 15. But knowing that his family is like known to have a bunch of knights come from it, I'm wondering too if he wanted to actually be here of his own will, or if the environment he grew up with, like just knowing like as like an expectation he was gonna do it, that he kind of just felt like he had no choice and that he had to go with it. Because that could always be a thing. We don't really know everyone's motives, other than Sophia being that she didn't even want to be here, but given the blessing she was handed, she kind of has to just work with it and kind of just go with the flow on that matter. But also the fact, too, that she thought just from simply missing the one course that she could get out. You know, it's like, no, you missed one, but both tests that you've actually gone through and done, you left a lasting impact and like impression. They all are gonna remember you fucking zooming it down the line enough to break through the wall, or, you know, like they brought up numerous times, and why Isaac is like instantly super up close friendly, you know. It's like you saved him, literally you caught him mid-air as he's falling and you made a cool landing and you were all fine. All of these things will probably catch the knight's interests and be like, this one seems sturdy and strong. Sure, clearly from missing out on like what looks like the cool like dueling, they don't know if you're good in a like a straight up sword duel. But what they do know is that you have such good strength and what seems like quick thinking to be, you know, and all of that, that maybe they can bring you in and teach you up and you'll be one of their strongest units. So, you know, I'm not surprised you passed. You know, last episode I was constantly mentioning, it's like, hey, maybe you should do this, and, you know, you won't make it. Because she wanted to help Isaac out, because, you know, his fear of heights, he didn't really want to go and climb down. It was really scary, so she decided to offer to help. While I was sitting there, like, trying to theorize with her, it's like, how she could fail. It's like, hey, no, just don't do it. Say, like, oh, I'm so scared, and then, like, refuse. But she, like I was saying, Lewis seems genuinely nice. Sophia is 110% nice as well. Eddie going on about, like, how, like, why couldn't it have been him, like, because he, like, knowing about the gorilla god and just all of the extra strength, it's like, it would have been so good if I could have that. And then just her question, it's like, yeah, why do you have to be me? Like, if it was, like, any of them, you know, it would have been more useful. Like, they want to be in the Knights. They could probably use this more than I could. But, like, I feel her genuine spirit, it's a good way to have that. How she, like, when the older guy lost his stuff and it was all rolling about, she just picked it up and instantly helped him out. Yeah, she could have been late, and yes, you can say, well, she didn't really want to be there anyway, so maybe she wanted to be late, but, you know, that doesn't, she could have chose to be late by, like, literally goofing off and just not showing up. But she still was like, no, I'll help out. And, like, no hesitation goes to help out. And then even though she was not the sole instigator with the fight to kind of help Eddie out here, she did come to the same thought process and agreement with Isaac to, you know, interrupt this fight. Really was just some dumb bullying, where we kind of learned like one sentence about Eddie, and that he might be the child of, like, a mistress. But that's literally none of these fucking wimps' business. Like, if they think they can gain anything from this, or if they think any of the shit talking they're doing here will get them an advantage. Like, clearly it wouldn't. Eddie seems pretty, you know, set to and prepared to deal with, like, this stupid bullshit that some people give. But they go in, they see these two guys telling them to stop, and they think they're gonna win, just to find out that no, like, the three people who are in this situation other than them are actually pretty well equipped. One does not know this yet until she accidentally flings a dude straight into a tree. You know, he did not see that coming. But it's like, no, just fuck off. Genuinely. But no, this is really fun. I kind of feel bad for her in many ways. But I think this might be a really good thing for her. But let's start on why I feel bad is I do feel bad that she already probably, from like the looks of it, from the intro of the first episode, she already had people kind of pointing her out, singling her out. And then now with all of this extra stuff on top of it, she's getting even more focused. It's like she doesn't have this time to be super peaceful and calm. It's kind of right off the bat insanity and just not niceness. But then also when you see it throughout the episode of her thinking about the fact that she thinks she failed, that she won't be able to, you know, see or talk to Lewis anymore. And then it's like she's with Eddie and Isaac right here too, and she's like, well, I wouldn't be able to see them because I think I've failed and I want them, like, they need to pass. I probably didn't, but they need to pass, but I won't be able to see them. And I think even really briefly with the scene of her and them at the lunch table, like, while all of these like crazed fans and stuff really need to leave her alone, it was just really another interesting thing to see how after she gets out of there, you know, she finishes her food, she just gets up, she makes an excuse to, you know, get out, and he comes over right after this, but she's like, that feels like kind of a waste. Like, these are genuine people who, you know, are wanting to be her friend. We may not know a lot about Lewis and that, and on his side of things, on, you know, why he's coming over to hang out and all of that, but still, it's interesting. She's both losing her peaceful day-to-day life, but then, like, I think she's gonna be gaining actual, like, friendships and bonds at the same time. So I think it might be a worthwhile trade, because, you know, with the closer she is with her friends, you know, the more often is, yes, while these stares of just murderous intent will be around, she probably will have less reason to worry about them, given, you know, her friends will know, and she'll just be like, you know, I don't care, it's my choice to be friends with them, they chose to be friends with me, I'm not going to let all of you people deter me from making these closer ties. You know, if you're jealous, why don't you fucking just grow up and try to be friends? Like, genuinely. Don't let just infatuation be the main reason why you're intrigued by these people, and just fucking try to talk to them like they're normal human beings, because they are normal human beings. But, I love this tactic here. The throw them off, it's like, oh look, the object of your affection is right over there. And yeah, it works like a charm, gets them to back off for a brief moment. But yeah, it's gonna be, it's an interesting ride. I imagine we're gonna be learning a lot more about a lot of them going through this. It's gonna be interesting to see how much Carissa, I'm sorry if I say names wrong, by the way. You can try giving me helpful tips down below. But how much Carissa's bullying. I'm saying bullying. She's more mean girling it. Like, she's like definitely someone who has like her own little following to walk up to Sophia and just call her out for whatever she feels has been done wrong. But how much she stands on this, if we're ever going to see a change. I don't know. So far, she doesn't seem like god-awful. It's more of a just a, really, again, come on, we're not even in a rivalry. Why are you focusing on me type deal? But, you know, gonna be interesting to see development in that. How quickly Isaac and Eddie fall into, like, the school life here, and just the balance in attention they'll be getting. And how much Lewis sticks around, because if he doesn't hang out around school much, it's really interesting to see how frequently he's popped up in the situations with Sophia around. It would make sense if maybe, you know, he felt like a responsibility to possibly check on his 2 new recruits who are just coming to the school for the first time. But the fact that, you know, he saw what Sophia ate, deemed that it wasn't enough. I doubt he bought an extra fucking muffin by accident. I feel like that was intentional, and he, you know, found her to give it to her. I feel like there is a deep fascination. I just want to know how far that fascination is going to go. That's my big thought process on the matter. But that being said, though, I'm probably going to be calling it here. Next video should hopefully, if it's on time, be Friday. Probably. This hopefully came out on Wednesday. You guys can let me know if I'm on time with that. And, yeah, no, it's gonna be interesting. I'm just slowly, I know this show is a romance, and so, you know, there is going to be that aspect to it that I'm, like, slowly waiting for, but I'm also going to just sit here and kind of wait out how their, like, all of the characters' relationships naturally build and grow, like, you know, starting from the very bottom. So starting with friendship, let's focus on that. But yeah. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Let me know what you guys thought. Who's your favorite so far of the cast we've gotten to know? And yeah, anything else you want to say, I'll definitely be looking out for it. Remember to leave a like if you enjoy this, and subscribe if you want to be notified of when these come out. But, you know, if it doesn't matter if you don't. Just do what you want to do. But yeah, no, I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.